اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق. Then he said, read and recite in the name of your master who created. خلق الإنسان من علق. He created the human being from something that hangs or something that clings, something that dangles. اقرأ وربك الأكرم. Read or recite while your master is the most noble and the most dignified. الذي علم بالقلم, the one who taught by the pen. علم الإنسان ما لم يعلم. He taught the human being what he couldn't possibly have known himself. These few ayat, by the way, in the narration, it's only these ayat. اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق. خلق الإنسان من علق. اقرأ وربك الأكرم. The narration does not include الذي علم بالقلم. علم الإنسان ما لم يعلم. In the narration itself, that's not included. But it doesn't have to be included to be understood as part of the narration. You know how you say, well, ألم نشرح لك صدرك ووضعنا عنك وزرك, etc. came at this time. The idea is you didn't recite the whole thing, but you're referring to it. So this is a reference to the ayat, not all of the ayat that were given. فرجع بها رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم يرجف فؤاده. So he came back with that, the words that he was given, the Messenger ﷺ, and his chest was pounding. You know, يوم ترجف الراجفة تتبعها الرادفة. We read those words before. The shaking, the rattling. His chest was rattled. His heart was shaken up. And the fu'ad is also an interesting word. It's used for when you're excited. So his excited heart was palpitating and his chest was beating hard. فَدَخَلَ عَلَى خَدِيجَةَ ابْنِ خُوَيْلِدٍ رَضِيَ اللَّهُ تَعَالَى عَنْهَا. So he came into the home and he entered into the company of Khadija radiallahu anha. فَقَالَ زَمِّلُونِي زَمِّلُونِي. He said, just put a blanket over me, put a blanket over me. Just cover me, like he's shivering. And he just wants to be covered. فَزَمَّلُوهُ حَتَّى ذَهَبَ عَنْهُ الرَّوْعُ. So they covered him, meaning she covered him, until the horror and the shock and the fear of what had just happened to him kind of went away a little bit. He calmed down a little bit. فَقَالَ لِخَدِيجَةَ وَأَخْبَرَهَا الْخَبَرِ. So he started talking to Khadija and told her rather, what had happened. لَقَدْ خَشِيتُ عَلَى نَفْسِي. He said, I'm so scared for myself right now. I don't know what's happening. And he's terrified for himself. فَقَالَتْ خَدِيجَةُ كَلَّا. She said, no. You have no reason to be terrified. Because being visited by Angel Jibreel or seeing him is tough enough. By the way, on his way down from the mountain, he looked up and the Quran says, لَقَدْ رَآهُ بِالْأُفُقِ الْمُبِينِ, that he saw him take over the entire horizon. Jibreel alayhi salam, you couldn't see the sky. The messenger could not see the sky. He only saw Jibreel alayhi salam. So he's already terrified from the hugs that he received and the commandment that he received, and he's not sure what's happening. As he's coming down, he sees the angel take over the entire sky. That's hard to believe. And by the way, this kind of thing, if you experience, not that you're going to receive revelation, but imagine a human being seeing an angel take over the entire sky. What would you think? You would actually think, this can't be happening. Something is wrong with me. I think I've lost my mind. Actually, this is why one of the earliest revelations to the Prophet for himself was Noon wal qalami wa ma yasturun. Notice qalam again, like in this passage. Ma anta bi ni'mati rabbika bi majnoon. You're not insane. This is not you going insane. This is in fact happening.